Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Bison stream. So, it has been a week. And it's nice because I've had time to rest, relax, play a crap load of Ghost of Tsushima and beat it, which was fantastic. I put a tweet out talking about how much I really liked it. Great game. Now time to play another great game. So, it's a little bit warm in my room, so you might see me sweating possibly. Or at least have a little bit of it like a sweat sheen or something. But, yeah, nothing I can really do about that. So, if I remember correctly, I was smart enough to have us facing the direction we wanted to go. Because we want to enter here and do story stuff. So, down is mini-map, left is big map, up is not here, right is that. The hold to do moves. L2 and R2 to do those things. Switch. Triangle don't do nothing. And then that. Okay, so jumps. So I hope everyone has been doing good this past week. I haven't been streaming. You know, it's nice to be good. But, yeah. So I'm excited to play some more of this game. The Schlam Jungle. It's time to slam. So it's interesting because I finally got to do like work from home. Oh, who are you? Nah, I know who he is, but don't worry about it.
I thought I saw him come this way.
That is Gaius.
Damn it. Must be imagining things.
Hello, Gaius.
Over there.
I think that might be another castaway, but I don't recognize him.
Huh. Looks like he's headed our way.
Oh, really? No shit.
How rude! What is the meaning of this?
Nope. It's none of you.
Are you looking for someone?
None of your business.
But you shut
What's
the
your
fuck up,
deal?
man. Hello, Euron. I'm gonna Euron you. Urine? Urine?
I'm an officer of the Roman Empire Military Police. Just call me Euron.
Military police? Military police? They're the branch of the Roman military responsible for enforcing the law. But I've heard they mostly concern themselves with rooting out seditious elements within the Empire. Eh? Is that what people think of us? Some reputation we've earned? Yeah, the bad apples exist, but by and large, most of us are focused on arresting criminals. Anyway, I never forget a face, and you all look very familiar. You were on the Lombardia, weren't you? No, we weren't. You remember us. What can I say? Old habits die hard. Do you know if Captain Barbaros made it ashore? I'll proceed to tell Euron all about Captain Barbaros and Castaway Village. Castaway Village, eh? That's where I can find Captain Barbaros and the other passengers. Yes, that's correct. Thank you for your cooperation. Boy, I tell you, that guy is something else. Hey, World Bay, how's it going, my man? What was that about? He's a professional. I like that. I hope he doesn't cause any trouble in Castaway Village. Ads. Yeah. You getting ads. Yeah, it happens. You know, but... you do what you gotta do. Because, you know... At least on YouTube... ad block. Well, I'm not. The thing is, I imagine the ads just that are straight up from Twitch are just to Twitch. Like if I roll an ad, it goes to me. Like some of the some. Okay. Nope.
Thank you for the helpful warning without the usual snide remark.
There we go. Thought everything Homeless was saying was helpful. Okay. Yeah, like on YouTube, at least the ads, so long as it's a channel that can get money, will get money from the ads that play at the beginning. But in Twitch, it's like, unless I roll the ad, it just goes to Twitch in its own... It makes you go so slow. God, you fuck. Whoa, something's there. But what about how's it been, my man? Hope you're doing well. Because I've been doing pretty good. I finally, my work finally set me up to work from home instead of having to go into the office every day. So that's pretty cool. Was able to do the last half of this week working from home, which was pretty nice. Because didn't have to do... Didn't have to do a 45 to an hour long commute every day, which was fantastic.
Message for Adolf! Message for Adolf!
Yeah?
Castaway Village!
I don't give a shit.
Many from mountains, many beasts. Help if you have time.
I'll get to it later. Nope. Okay. I do find it funny how when you do the roll, it gives you a very short, it gives you a very short breath bar because your head's underwater for a small amount of time in the roll. Demon Tree of the Hidden Jungle, Magamandra. So this game, like I like how this game has no qualms with just throwing it out of nowhere, like out of nowhere. Like out of nowhere this boss came up for absolutely no reason. It was just like, yeah, we got this boss now. Come on. There we go. Ain't no thing. And then just run around his body. Floating shoes. Perfect. You know what floating shoes do? They let you float. Man, who'd have thunk? Can't remember. Is it in items? Yes, it is. Shoes with floaters attached. Pirates apparently created them.
Oh, I think we can use these to walk across the bogs.
A good place to fish.
Well then, lucky us.
Here we go.
I'm gonna catch this big ass motherfucker. Give it to me.
Fight!
Oh,
Feels like a big one.
it's a big one.
great. Feels like a big one. This is going great.
Get in my belly, you fish. Itchy nose. The Slam Jungle. Textile or. Thank you. Ugh. So yeah, you need the floating shoes to even hope to traverse this area. Otherwise, it is the biggest pain in the ass. Well, I mean, it's not even a pain in the ass. You literally can't, I think, at a point. Yeah, I'm running away. I'm a ghost man. Huh? Who was that? Someone just ran away from us. Let's follow him, Mr. Kristen. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Mr. Kristen. Master. Okay. And, oh, a fruit. No, I can't do fruit yet.
We can't escape the island till we rescue every castaway.
Bitch.
You already have a way off the island?
No, not quite. The captain intends to build a ship, but it will take some time.
Yes, it will. As ships tend to. Whoever can build a boat in a day that's capable of carrying more than one person is a goddamn legend. Okay, let's gotta go up here. So this is the annoying part where I think at some point you are able to equip 2 and 3 pieces of adventuring gear, but at the beginning at least it's kind of annoying because you need to go and switch whenever you have to. Okay, let's just do that. Give me this honey. Give it. Honey.
Something's there.
Oh, look, it's a flower garden. But,
What a beautiful view.
and just a reminder to everyone, mouse over the player, choose Twitch picks, and vote for the next game I play. Depending on when I finish this game, it might have to wait until after Cold Steel 4, because that might be out by the time I finish this game. Of course, it might be expedited if I'm capable of moving out into my own place, but regardless, it is still good to vote on the next game I play, and that way I'll know what to play after Cold Steel 4. But exciting news, honestly. There's rumors of Disgaea 6 like coming out. I don't want to say relatively soon, but basically NIS has a history of teasing Disgaea games in their newsletter, or in a newsletter generally, and they recently sent out a newsletter. God damn it! Recently sent out a newsletter for just to say, like, hey, like, we're still developing games and we just want people to have fun and be cool, and it had a picture of these 2 original characters that, you know, look very Disgaea-like,
Allow me.
Let's go.
and it's just like, ooh, are you telling me I might be getting a Disgaea 6? Like, because that would be pretty tight, because Disgaea 4 Plus, or Complete Plus, or whatever, is coming to PC soon. So also having another Disgaea game after that to look forward to, so even more, would be pretty sweet. So don't do me dirty, and, you know, deny me.
Something's there.
Just tell me just tell me. Give me character names. Like, I just want to hear them to say this is in fact Disgaea 6. Like, I don't care if they don't give me a release date. But so long as they're just like, here, this is, in fact, Disgaea 6.
Let's go.
Let's go.
This is it. I'd be like, yes, give it to me. I want it. But, regardless, Ooh, look, a ghost man is running. Ghost man running.
What's that?
Huh. Think it's that shady fellow what ran from us earlier?
No, it's that shadow fella.
Could be a beast, though it's likely a person.
Guy must be pretty nimble if he can move through all this muck.
Come, we must follow him.
Wait,
Why?
we're not alone. The swamp.
The swamp has swampy things in it. Swamp. Man, how perfect. It's almost like if we just ran, we probably could have gotten to the other side by now. Roar. What? I like how he's the only one that's already prepared his weapon. It's a hippopotamus! With lightning! The beast beneath the bog, the Spissus. Laspicis. If you say it with a lisp, it even sounds even dumber. Laspicis. Where are you, you bitch? Okay. Damn it. This makes me mistrust Costia. Yeah, I mean, it's very true. But Cold Steel 4 is coming, so you know, we don't have to wait that long. Come on. Come on. You freaking coward. Oh yeah, I've been doing pretty well, which is nice. Because I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima over the past, few weeks since it came out, like 2 weeks or so, and I finally beat it, and it's such a good game. Like I even tweeted about it. It's possibly one of the best. Like, I think it's one of my favorite that type of game, right? Like it's sort of like Assassin's Creed, but doesn't. It's like open worldy like that. It's kind of reminiscent of Breath of the Wild in terms of like that kind of gameplay. It's hard for me to describe what it is, like just that open world kind of thing. But the setting and the visuals and the gameplay itself, with like being a samurai but also a ninja and all that stuff, it was just great. It was a fantastic game. Highly suggest to anyone if they have a PS4 and are even slightly interested. God damn. Yeah, oh yeah, the imagery is fucking amazing. And I was surprised at how much it made me like feel at the end, like it just in terms of like story beats. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Okay, you're gonna get back up there because yeah, no, you're not jumping back. You're not jumping back in the swamp another time. Yeah, the imagery is great. The thing that blew me away, right, about that game was the load times. Like, we're being completely honest, load times are insane in that game. Like, you're able to fast travel from the top of the map to the bottom in like 3 seconds. It's phenomenal. And I was talking to one of my friends. I was like, this game is amazing, but it's almost like an antithesis to what the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X are trying to do. Because their big thing is, hey, like, we're adding these SSDs and they're more powerful, so load times are just not going to exist. And I'm like, well, here we have a game on the PS4, in my case PS4 Pro, where the load time is barely there. So, what's the point of the upgrade? Of course, the point of the upgrade is because, games, like, there is an upper limit to the amount of power in GPU that the PlayStation 4 currently has. So, the upgrade will help those things, and the SSD will help other things. Fast load times on PS4? Impossible! Yeah, alright. Apparently, Sucker Punch, the people who did it, they're like, yeah, our programmers are flipping amazing. They worked so hard to be able to cut load times down to what it was. And I'm just like, damn. And I think my favorite part about the fact that Sucker Punch is the one that made Ghost of Tsushima is like they have like three game IPs. Like they have one for like the N64, then they have Sly Cooper, and then they have like one other thing, and then Ghost of Tsushima. I'm like, the people who made fucking Sly Cooper made Ghost of Tsushima. I want another Sly Cooper game. The coastline. Now to find that guy who kept running from us. Huh? I don't see him anywhere. That's not possible. Impossible!
Oh, something's there.
Something's where? Flower. Give me a beautiful flower. Oh, look, it's a man! You sense a presence behind the rocks. Call out to it? Yeah, sure, I'll call out to it. It's like
Don't come any closer. I'm begging you, please.
Huh? Someone hiding back there? He sounds terrified. Please don't be afraid. We're here to rescue you. Really? Yes, just calm down and come out. Hello? This guy looks pretty fragile. Why the heck were you running away from us? Well, I was on a ship that ended up sinking. So you're a passenger aboard the Lombardia?
Yes. My name is Licht.
Yes, and I'm a boot lichter.
Somehow, I barely managed to make it to the shore of this island. But a beast chased me into the jungle, and then I saw this scary-looking man. I apologize. It's just, someone was chasing me, and,
Scary looking man. That Roman military officer we saw at the entrance to the forest. He seemed to be actively looking for someone. Did you do something to make him want to chase you? No, I swear. I have no clue why he was after me. I just... We were also passengers on the Lombardia, just like you. We can take you to the place where the other castaways have gathered. Really? That would be nice. I didn't know what would happen to me here. Alright, Mr. Kristen, let's call little Paro and... Adol! I'm a pirate! Hey, it's Paro! Perfect timing. Are you calling us back for a raid? Adol, emergency! Emergency! Return to village! Return to village! Huh? An emergency? Has something happened at the village? Return to village! Barbaros is calling you! Sounds pretty serious. Maybe we should go back to the village and see what's up, Adol. My nose, it itches. Little Pyre arrived with sudden news. What had happened at the Castaway Village? An uneasy feeling settled on Adol and the others as they head back to Castaway Village. Next time on Dragon Ball Z! Look, join Castaway Village. Are we there yet? Guess we're going too fast. You feeling okay? Yeah, I suppose. Oh, Hummel didn't follow us. Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while. You think he might have gotten lost? Oh well, I'm sure he'll catch up. My word. Hummel has left the party.
Man, am I glad to see you.
My name is Dogi, and I'm a brogie.
What seems to be the matter, Dogi?
Oh, well, I need you guys to stay calm. Captain Barbaros was attacked. He's hurt pretty bad. Oh? Was it a beast? Actually, we think a person did this.
A person? Are you sure? Why would anyone do such a thing?
Dr. Kiergaard says his injuries aren't life-threatening. Come with me to the lodge. I'll give you the details there.
Yes! I shall go with you to the lodge. The large lodge? The large lodge. Ugh, gotta drink some water.
Oh, Adol. Something terrible has happened.
How's the captain doing, Doc? He has lost a lot of blood. Fortunately, his wounds are healing well, thanks to medicinal herbs. He has been resting all day, but he just woke up not too long ago. I think he's well enough to see visitors now. I see. That's good news, at least. Still, I recommend that he take it easy for a little while longer. I think I've done all I can, but should the need arise, please don't hesitate to call for me. Thanks, Doc. Please excuse me. I'm so relieved that Dr. Kiergaard is with us. Seriously? Yeah, seriously. Having doctors is pretty nice.
Thank you for coming, Adol. Sorry I'm not decent at the moment.
Looking positively swole, Captain Barbaros. I was shocked to hear the news. Everyone's healing? Yeah, I was shocked. I apologize. I'm keeping you from rescuing the other castaways. May we ask what happened to you? Yes, of course. I was out patrolling the village, as I do every day. While walking near the shore, I heard a voice call out to me. The moment I turned to face it, something immediately sliced into my chest and limbs. Immediately? Did you see who called out to you? Did you recognize the voice? The voice that called out to me belonged to a man, that I'm certain of. But whoever he is, he was wearing a robe and I only saw him from behind. And I asked if you recognized the voice, not if you could identify it. Well, no. I asked if you could basically I was looking at the camera and misinterpreted direction, as I always do. Man, this sure isn't attractive looking. Just hair down the middle. Oh yeah, let me just get my hair into a nice little point. Because this is peak male performance. Just a nice little hair middle thing right there. Just yeah. Now let's be real here. Seeing the forehead is the most attractive part of a man. The forehead. I see. I found the captain lying on the ground and we all brought him here. And that's when we noticed this note on one of the tables. Huh? A note? I will rip you asunder, every last one of you, Nemo. Find me, Nemo. Finding Nemo. Yeah. This is a death threat. No one in the village is safe. So kill Sir Carlin. Douchebag noble. Yeah, this is bad news. The other castaways have already caught wind of this note. It's only a matter of time before everyone starts panicking. Why would the person who wrote this sign it as Nemo? I'm not sure.
Nemo is a Roman word. It means nameless.
Fucking Romans killing everyone again. Hey Gaius, are you going to talk about the wind? Sorry to keep you waiting, Captain. You're that Roman officer. You're on. The Roman capital is being terrorized as of late by a perp known as the Nameless Ripper. His victims fit no known pattern. He kills men and women, always with a bladed instrument. And at the scene of his crime, he always leaves a note that he signs as Nemo. I've heard the rumors. The serial killer has the Roman capital trembling with fear. You think that killer is the person who attacked the captain? Why would a serial killer be on this island in the first place? I've been pursuing the Nameless Ripper for a while now. I got a tip from my partner that a man who fit Nameless' profile was preparing to board a ship. No. Yes, the Lombardia. As soon as I got that tip, I wasted no time securing passage on the Lombardia. I was supposed to rendezvous with my partner so we could take down Nameless together, but... well, you all know what happened. You're saying we are on the same ship as some psycho serial killer? Yes, yeah, that's right. And Nameless is still alive, somewhere on this island. Hell, he could already be in Castaway Village. Hey, yo, bada bing, bada boom. No. What's this Nameless guy look like? Unfortunately, I don't have a physical description of Nameless. I was supposed to find out from my partner after we board the ship, but... It's Mr. fucking Karen! What was that? It came from outside. Okay, well, time to sit down and have a meal. Just gonna wait. Maybe I'll go fish a little bit, No reason to rush, right? No rush reason. Okay, let's go. Sprint! Hey, how's it going, kid? What was that voice? Did the Nameless Ripper really... tell me it's not true? Hello. I wonder if something happened. Just someone besides Captain Barbaros? Could it have been Sir Carlin? I hope Sir Carlin is the one that got attacked. I really do. He's a douchebag. Where did that sound come from? I'll take the beach, you take the hill. Like how you have to watch him go. Oh god, I was gonna talk to the merchant lady. Yo, what's up? What was that roar? You guys be careful while you're out exploring. Nope. This side. Okay, no, over there.
My leg! My leg!
Sir Carlin!
You all right? Gah! He's...
Bleeding! It's just like the wound on Captain Barbaros's leg.
Then, yeah. What if that Nameless Ripper's still lurking nearby?
We must tend to Sir Carlin's wound before we do anything else.
Or you could just let it fester and rot. Am I getting the new East game? Yeah, I'll get East 9 when it comes out.
Come with
Without a
me, Sir
doubt.
Kristen. We'll get him some help.
Because I really enjoyed this game. So I figured, might as well get East 9. It looks good. It looks like they really upped the traversal mechanics. Or they're really putting those things forward where it's because the new setting is going to be like in a city. And cities are very good in terms of exploring traversal because they're very lateral or in vertical. Oh, hello there, Ryoku. What's the name of those ones? We got okay, so we got 3 different streamers, each with a different high emote. You know what? Let's throw in some Laura Dabs and some Toa because Toa is best girl. Dab. How's it going, my man? There, Sir Colin admitted that he could not identify Nameless, as he too only saw him from behind. With so few clues, the castaway began to grow restless with worry, until finally, they decided to execute Sir Carlin for being a little bitch. I can't stand this any longer. If this murderer is among us, I demand that he reveal himself. You know, as murderers tend to do when asked to reveal themselves. It's like when police are trying to catch someone who's like evading capture. It's like, stop in the name of the police. It's like, or stop in the name of the law. It's like, I obviously don't care about the law. It's good. Just happen to find your channel while looking for e-streams. Nice. Did you watch the last stream last week? Possibly? Because I feel like I remember the name. The newest member of our fold certainly seems suspicious to me. Are you the murderer, boy? Well, one, how is he the most suspicious? Because we were chasing him through the forest. Maybe I might have forgotten, right? I can't remember either. Because we were chasing him through the forest, and then the parrot came and told us that Barbaros was attacked. So for him to have attacked Barbaros, it would have been an extreme feat of physical speed. You will pay dearly for what you have done to my leg. Ow, 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 ow. Please try to remain still, Sir Carlin. There's no reason to suspect Licht. He's not a person of interest. He's not a POI. What? That's right. Licht was with us when the captain was attacked. Thank you. Finally test the bathtubs in a burning house. My house is burning and I lose leg movement, but I survived. What? What? Mr. Kawhi, you just coming in and dropping that? Because I remember the bathtub conversation we were having last time about the conversation where it's like, oh, if your house is burning, could you just get in the bathtub and survive? And then we were like, oh, hi. And it's like, oh, no, you'd still have to breathe in the water and all that stuff. Still, we can't just stand around and do nothing. Well, I refuse to spend another second trapped on this island with a murderer. Wait, didn't the musclehead build a small boat or some such? Why not use it to sail off the coast and hail a passing ship for help? I don't know if that's a good idea. What do you think, Captain? It's not the worst idea out there. It's gotta be worth a try, right? The Isle of Saren is so feared by sailors that no ship would dare venture into its coastal waters. You would need to sail far out into the open sea to even have a chance of hailing a passing vessel. But to sail that far out into the ocean in such a tiny boat, it's foolhardy is what it is. Oh. Do you have a better idea then? Do you have a better idea then? We'll never escape this island if you keep rejecting every proposed solution. Well, your proposed solutions are stupid. Besides, Captain, it's your fault that the Lombardia sank in the first place. Ship and ask for help and save some lives? That's a bad idea. Well, the thing is, you need a big enough ship to be able to get out anyway, because the coastal waters aren't safe. And then, let's not forget, we still haven't dealt with that giant fucking squid that sank us originally. Like, it's not like we ran aground or a storm did anything. It was literally a fucking massive squid that split our boat, like, in half. So, I mean, we're being honest here. Until we take care of giant squid, nothing will really be good. If anyone should venture out to sea to get help, it should be you. I beg your pardon.
Now what's happening?
More beasts?
Whatever it was, it sounded very close.
Do you think it might be?
Giant anti-style tentacles destroyed the ship. You think a tiny dinghy would survive? Oh no! Ocean-faring vessel-chan! Don't get destroyed by tentacles.
I'm sure of it. You think it might be the monster that attacked Sahad?
Look after the others, Dogi.
Yeah, leave it to me. You be careful too.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Are we going... Which way are we going? Are we just going out this way? Not exactly clear on where the direction is. Am I doing like a raid or something? I mean, I can do a raid. Yeah, okay, so this is the thing. Squid type is super effective against girl type, so you use only male in your party. Man,
Let's go, everyone.
I could really get behind that kind of Pokemon game. Is that what Temtem is about? Look, that's the same beast that attacked me. Yeah, it's the same beast that attacked all of us, and that we killed, and he didn't double tap him. We can't let it breach the barricade. Let's hold it off here, Mr. Kristen. Or maybe if the bow was made out of Claria, empowered by a black pearl, we'll bless with some ancient dragons. I feel like that's a reference to something, and I can't think of what the reference is.
Doggy squad going smooth. Situation report. Situation report.
Surprise attack! Be careful!
Thanks. Now let's go.
No, I took damage. Down here. Come on, Moxia. Do work. I don't mind me. I'm just making some random references to other East games. Yeah, that's what I figured. But I couldn't place it because I haven't played a lot of the other ones. Well, actually, I haven't played any of the other ones. I have East. I think I have the. I can't remember if I have Felgana installed on Steam. I just haven't played it, or if it's Celceta. I think it's Felgana. Oath and Felgana, because that was on sale. I was like, you know, I'll might as well get it. No reason not to. I like this game, and I know that the other games are structured a bit differently, and that they're shorter, but that's fine.
Damn, that's good.
Damn! Damn, bitch!
Don't underestimate me. Here's a little gift for the beast.
Do your best. Be careful, everyone.
Damn, boy.
Thank you for the support.
Coming your way.
Damn, Dio. Back at it again with the re. Come on.
Surprise attack. Be careful.
All right, let's start fixing it. Yeah, let's go. I fixed it.
This is it. Coming your way.
Leave it to me.
Everyone, take care.
Oh, you're.
Leave it to me.
Surprise attack. Be careful. Don't underestimate me.
Nothing better to start your day. Killing some whales, but man, who doesn't like to kill whales? Oh man, I didn't even kill everything. Man, look at me. I suck at this game. I'm trash. I should quit right now. Oh boy. Mario is the game that was made before East 8 and release service. Falcon's attempt to make an official version of the fourth game of the series after they originally outsourced two separate companies. Which, yes, I remember you talking about that. Where it was like they included aspects of both of those games, which I remember commenting on and being like, oh, it's nice that they didn't just like waste work, even if they made games that decanonized them. Gotta translate it into shit. Hi, Togi. Thanks for the help.
All right, let's start fixing it. I'm joining in.
You're good. Yeah, so eventually I'll probably get around to playing whatever other East game I have, and then I'll play East 9. Whether or not I play... I'll probably play East 9 on stream when it comes out, because there probably won't be very many other games, because did East 9 get a release date? Or was it a... or was it more of just like a general, God damn it.
Be careful, everyone.
Dude, the nun's ability of just unlimited skill use is broken as hell. That's great. Got released here. All that was mentioned is 2021. Yeah. So it has the same price system size. E8, by the way, just there's no jumping, climbing, and fist camera angles. So there's swimming. Maybe I can stream once per week on in the Saturday. Right now, that's basically how it is. I try and stream at least on Saturday or Sunday, depending on which day is more free and open, because I'm kind of limited because I don't like to stream when other people are in the home, and Saturdays are generally the day where I can get a couple hours without someone else, so I'll stream then. But throughout the rest of the week, it's not really possible. Eventually, when I move out into my own place, hopefully within the next couple months or so, damn, double S rank, I'll be able to stream more often, not just on Saturdays. I'll be able to do, you know, some weekdays after work, which I actually hope to be doing, because that'll make playing through games not take months of streams, instead take maybe a week or a couple weeks, because like you have a life. I had it once. Well, no, I can't even say a life. It's just I don't want to stream and be questioned about like, who the hell were you talking? Like, who are you talking to? Like, you talking to your friends? It's like I was talking to the internet. But it's that life you're speaking of is I work for a bank. 8 hours a day, work for a bank, get home, someone's at home. And I don't want to... If I'm going to do something that I'm enjoying, I want to do it when I'm comfortable, when I don't have to worry about, like, oh, why are you saying a whole bunch of swears, you fucking bitch fuck? Like, I want to be able to do that without being questioned, right?
Damn, he's putting us through the ringer.
Just drown him.
At this rate,
I used to have people talk to me most of the time. When I stream, I'm usually talking to myself. Well, yeah. It's definitely a thing where... Because before I did streaming, I did YouTube for a year, and then I moved to streaming because I didn't care for editing and stuff.
What is that?
Sir Carlin, what the fuck? Get away from... Why are you at the gate? Yeah, why are you at the gate? And damn, that thing got some ups. But I did YouTube, and the hardest part about doing like YouTube playthroughs was always talking to myself, right? It's like schizophrenia, yeah. Like, you have to talk to yourself a lot. And even that's a streaming skill, because, you know, you might have lurkers who, you know, don't want to talk, which is perfectly fine. Trust me, I get it. Sometimes I watch people stream, and it's just like, I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like jumping in chat. But I just want to see them play the game or hear what they have to say about it. Other times you're like, oh, I want to jump in the chat. I want to communicate with them. And that's also perfectly fine. But being able to talk to yourself, being able to essentially engage yourself in conversation while also doing your best to leave it open to the audience to jump in is a bit hard. And sometimes, you know, you get a little bit lonely because you're like, well, I just had a 3-hour stream and I maybe got one comment just saying hi. And it's like, well, you know, at least they said hi. But there's that. I can definitely understand, at least like when I started streaming, it was only when I started doing Cold Steel that people started to like jump into the stream a little bit more. And then after that, I got some regulars, like World Pay will jump in a lot. So that's pretty nice. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy streaming. It's just that there are times I do wish I had someone to chat with along the way. Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. Like, you enjoy playing the game, you enjoy talking, but sometimes having chat present makes it feel a little bit better because you have people that you're talking to. You know that someone is in fact listening and responding to you, and having that positive feedback always makes it a little bit better. Especially when you share passions, like, I like this game, you guys like this game, Ryoku, you really like these games very much more than me, probably. Based on the history lessons you could probably give me. in terms of the East universe and just our universe making these games. So it's always nice when you're able to talk about games that you really care about. Like when I was playing like Disgaea 5, like I really liked Disgaea, and people were jumping in and they were like, I really like it too. And then they showed that they liked it more than me because I'm pretty casual in all the things I like. And
Did we just get
it seems we have.
Thanks, Hummel. You shot your gun real good. Disgaea's the best JRPG game ever. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. See, the thing is, right? and I always put this out there, right? Where it's really like I can say favorites, but best is a very subjective term because what makes best? Is it the entire thing where it's like the story, gameplay, visuals, and everything work together in perfection, or is it one is better than the other because one of their things is better than the other, right? Like if I were to put Disgaea and compare it to Cold Steel, it would be rather unfair because they're handled in completely separate, different ways. They are both JRPGs, but they're heavily different, right? Where Disgaea, each game, with like very small exceptions, is its own isolated incident. Whereas Trails is not at all. It's all in the same universe. They're all connected, at least tangentially, and most of them are through lines. Where 1, 2, 3 will be a trilogy, then Crossbell, and Cold Steel 4 has 4 of them, like that. Those. And then you have the combat, where it's like, well, they're both turn-based, but they're different takes on turn-based. This guy, isometric, full team move, then other team move on like a grid, and with like heavy combo realization, just like creeping back in the back messages. Don't worry about it, man. It's hard to not sound creepy when you're typing on the internet, and it's hard to not sound creepy when you are typing on the internet, because it's just like he comes in saying something, you're like, I could watch your stream if you want. I'll follow you so I can see when you go live. Here we go. But if you're typing it, it sounds really like when you're going live, I'm gonna follow you and know when you go. But as I was saying, like Cold Steel Trails has, turn-based, and during Sky and I think in Crossbell, there's some isometric grid-based aspects of it, but they move away from that a little bit in Cold Steel, where it's still in like it's an arena, but you're less locked into small square spaces. It's kind of cringe. And then visually, you have Disgaea, where it's going sprite work against Trails' evolving 3D models. So they are both JRPGs, yes, and they can be put in the same vein of, turn-based combat system, but it's quite a bit different. So saying best, while I would agree I greatly enjoy Disgaea and I greatly enjoy Cold Steel, it would be very hard for me to say which one is best. I would say I prefer generally the Disgaea style of gameplay. Like, I like the isometric, I like that kind of thing, because I really enjoy Fire Emblem. That's what got me into this genre. But I definitely prefer the more involved, overarching story of Trails, because it's more heavily world-building. Whereas Disgaea world-building isn't necessarily the most important aspect most of the time. Speaking of Trails series, I just recently finished Chapter 3 of Trails from Zero. Okay. You never played anything Trails. Mr. Quay, highly suggest it. This guy is a strategy RPG versus a traditional RPG. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. And Disgaea lets you just go freaking whole horse with grinding and trivialize the story, whereas to do that in Trails, you have to beat the game first. I don't like to talk to people. I don't like the talk to people kind of game. Oh yeah, Trails is one of those games where one of the biggest draws to it is its world building through its NPCs that are always throughout the entire story. Every event that happens, their dialogue will change, and they have new quests, or not new quests. But it's almost contrary to Skyrim, right? This is a weird correlation, right? Where in Skyrim you are the Dragonborn, but then you are also the leader of every guild, and then you are you're the main problem solver for everyone's problems. In Trails games, they have no issues with saying, oh no, these people have problems, but they're not asking you for help, and they deal with them on their own, which is really nice. It's like, you don't know what to do? Well, you didn't talk to that lady hidden in the beginning of the gameplay. That's more for hidden quests, which I can definitely agree, and it's... and I do think they made that a bit easier, at least in Cold Steel, because they have, like, the journal telling you, like, okay, where to go, and the new ones, they even put it in, like, on the main screen. It's like, go here. Do X. These days, the argument tends to be traditional turn-based RPG versus action RPG. I know people who won't play because of one side or the other. Yeah. That is another thing. Like, Ys 8 was probably one of the first action RPGs that I ever really, really got into. Prior to that, I would have to rack my brain. Because I generally played the turn-based. One of my more fond memories is playing Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor and Devil Survivor 2 on the Nintendo DS, along with Luminous Arc 2 on the DS as well. Getting to action RPGs, the only ones I can really remember are Tales of Berseria, and it's a Hidden Pearl, Valkyria Profile 1 and 2. 2 is the action RPG. Okay. And this game. I probably definitely played others. I just can't think of them right now. First the Nameless Ripper, now this? What is wrong with this wretched island? These series has been an action RPGs even back to Ys 1 and 2 back in 1987. 1987? Jesus. Jesus. What was that creature? I've heard about that creature before. I didn't think it would appear so near to us. Of all the beasts Adon I have faced, we've never seen anything quite like that before. Just brimming with all that ferocious raw power. I don't know how else to describe it. If you played Secret of Mana, that's technically an action RPG. Yeah, I did play Secret of Mana. Yeah, I played some of those games. Back when I was quite young, like on the GBA. And then I played, there was a DS one. Tower of Mana or something like that. There was a DS of Mana game that I remember playing. Neither of them I beat. I think I was referring to the SNES game. Okay. Yeah, no, I never played that one. Although I saw that got a remake recently, right? Like within the last year or so. And I think I have I think I have a couple on my wish list. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, and I can see how those could. I don't even want to say technically. I mean, if they're not turn-based, then I would say they're action, just for lack of better RPG discussion with Ys in background. Like, if you're not stopping or taking turns, and are instead just doing actions regardless of whether or not an enemy is also taking action, I would say that that's an action RPG. Controversial opinion. Skyrim is an action RPG. Secret of Mana got a remake about 2 or 3 years ago. The one you're thinking of is Trials of Mana, which was the one that never came to the West when it was new. Yeah. You know what? That was the one. Mother is an awesome turn RPG. Yeah, Mother. Mother 2, and Mother 3, which was never... Well, Mother 1 and Mother 2... Or Mother 2 is Earthbound. Mother 1, I don't believe, ever actually came to US or international. And Mother 3 is the meme of, when Mother 3 Reggie. But Reggie Fils-Aimé is not at Nintendo anymore, unfortunately, but, good for him. He was great. His body was ready. What the hell is that thing? 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 What? Please tell us what you know. Right now we need to work together. Very well. Huh? You know something, Loxia? Another one is Earthbound 0. Yes, basically.
I think that creature
is a
most
dinosaur.
certainly a primordial.
A primordial? Didn't we find some note at the watchtower that mentioned them?
Long ago, before the human race came into existence, enormous creatures of unimaginable power ruled the Earth before going extinct. These creatures are known as primordials. Though diverse in form, their defining traits are their reptilian appearance and ferocious disposition.
That creature is an ancient species. Don't you say?
Baited our breaths for this nonsense?
Ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na. They do move in herds.
What makes you qualified to judge that creature as a product of some bygone era?
Hey, Sir Khan, how about you fuck off?
I've heard of these primordials too. According to reports, fossils of these giant creatures have been found deep underground. Certain academic circles within the Roman Empire have recently begun more research into the matter.
Are you some kind of expert on these primordial beasts, Laxia?
Yes. I won't bore you with the details, but I'm well versed on the subject.
Nerd.
Finally, some good news.
Huh?
Dude, you're a side character. Fuck off. That's essentially the entire cast. Dude, you're not Adol, so fuck off. Dude, you're not Adol or Donna, whose name is in the title. Fuck off. And everyone remember, mouse over the video player, Twitch picks, vote for the next game I play. That's a note. Put a pin in it.
Since you know about them, you can help us figure out how to fight them off. Ain't that right, little lady?
Little
I
lady.
don't know how much help I can truly provide at this time.
The less we know about these creatures, the more we will fear them with each passing day.
I mean, I feel like you're gonna fear them anyway because, you know, they're massive dinosaurs.
It wonders for morale to know we have someone who understands what we're up against.
I hardly think I'm...
Don't be so modest. Right, Adol?
Yeah, don't be so modest. Show more of your skin. I'm counting on you.
Very well then.
Hey, Dogi's the main character. He just doesn't fight with you most of the time. Dogi is like Adol's emotional support dog. He's like, Adol, you got this. Yeah, you're good, man. You got it. Go kill massive beasts. I'll be here with my thumb up. Good job. Or at least in this game, for the most part. Until, you know, you do a raid and he just comes down and explodes the ground with a punch. Because he's busy building a boat.
Serial killer, now primordials? That's too many things we gotta worry about right now.
Don't come off it, will you? I'm too terrified by the nameless Ripper hiding in our midst to pay any mind to these so-called primordials.
Togi said to punch walls. Like in Measle in Chapter 7. Yeah. Yeah. I'm too terrified of a serial killer to worry about a thing that could eat me whole.
I wish I was anywhere else but this accursed island.
I mean, we could send you to
I
hell.
grow sicker and wearier each day I'm forced to breathe the same air as you riffraff.
You are really making it tempting to put your head in that furnace. Well, he's called the Wall Crusher for a reason. He doesn't fight and say, oh, that one was tough.
Jeez, what a pain in the ass that guy is.
Dude, Dogi speaking truths of 8 magnitudes. The sun is beginning to set. Adol, let's gather some volunteers and take Adol, let's gather some volunteers and take turns keeping watch tonight. Please try to get some rest, everyone. Try not to wander off by yourselves. Make sure you're always with someone. He has a villain face. Holy damn. He's 7 is first and only time where Dogi is a playable character. They should change that. They should make Trails of Dogi. Or not Trails. I mean, I would play that. They should make East 10 Trails of Dogi Cold Steel. Trails of Dogi Steel. Fucking. When you associate Falcom with both games at the same time. Just choose talk time. There's something wrong. Trails of Dogi Adventure of Wall Slime. He says something that isn't, you can do it, he is gonna die. Don't you think the camera angles in anime can be kind of weird sometimes? Just right up that. Let's get this camera angle to look right up the ass.
Thank you, Mr. Kristen. That was my first time climbing a rope ladder. I didn't think it would sway so much.
Why'd you come up here?
Well, today was rather eventful, and I'm not as lackadaisical as Sahad, so unlike him, I'm having a difficult time falling asleep tonight.
Says the person who has Loxy in that specific outfit. That's very true, and I'm going to change her out of it, but still. He's like, look at this 10+ RPG game as of nudity, but they deny it. I mean, I don't give a shit. Trust me, I don't care. I think it's fucking hilarious. See, it's always funny when you get to me, it's always really funny when people get really mad at, like, quote-unquote censorship, where it's like, oh, they took this outfit or whatever and added a bit more fabric. And it's just like, and they get like, I'm not going to buy the game. It's like, bullshit, you're going to buy the game. You don't give a... Like, realistically, as long as it doesn't change gameplay, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, the only kinds of, quote-unquote, like, censorship that I was like, I'm not too much of a fan of that. And even then I understand it, because it was kind of weird. It was like the, I think it was Fire Emblem Awakening and Fates, where it had, like, the petting minigame whenever you were romancing someone. It's like, okay, I can kind of understand why they would get rid of that for a Western audience. Do I like it? No. But it's understandable. But if it's just like, oh, it's an outfit, I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, it's literally just a model that all the time I'm not even going to be seeing it because I'm going to be playing the game or whatever. And all it was patting them on the head. Yeah. You do see. I think it would have been better if they kept it in, but they just zoomed it in really far, so you couldn't actually even see the person reacting. It was just the voice, and you could only pet their forehead. Like, oh no, we kept it in. We had to modify it a little, but we made it. It's still in there. It's fantastic. Big titty skin. $30.
And I suppose I couldn't think of anything else to do at this hour, so... Here.
Oh, you made me a pie or a quiche or something? You made this for me?
Yes, I did. I've never prepared this dish before, so I can't vouch for its flavor.
So you didn't try it? Let's sex, but indirectly. Let us do the sex. Let us do the sex. Handhold. How lewd! Head pass being censored. What has the world come to? Guys, whatever we have to do, we have to protect Reen from being censored. Because holy shit, 50% of Cold Steel 2 would be censored immediately if they took a head pass. I swear, like, in Cold Steel 4, they could just have Reen head pat Osborne. And it would be like, that's stupidly in character. It doesn't make sense, but it's in character. Personally, I think fan service is perfectly fun, which it is, I agree. If you have it equally between guys and girls, which they should have. Like, dude, if they have, like, a revealing bikini for a guy, they should literally just have a banana hammock with a massive bulge for every dude. Unless the dude's an asshole, and then have it be no bulge whatsoever. There's times when guys are around swimsuits just as much as when I spend time doing that with girls. Yeah. See, I think the thing is, right, guy swimsuit, that's easy. It's just naked body and then, like, trunks. It's just underwear. They need to make it better. They need to, like, they need to do banana hammocks. Add in banana hammock costumes for Reen in Cold Steel 4. It would be funny as shit. Or, better yet, have it only in, like, only have it for side characters that you get to use once, right? Like, in Cold Steel 3, you get to play as, what's his name? Oliver. Have him be the only guy that gets to have a banana hammock. It'd be funny as hell. Sweet, I'm starting to get hungry.
Well, I prepared that dish just in case you were hungry, so I'm glad.
Or even better yet, do like, oh yeah, here's a swimsuit costume, and have it have the swimsuit just be scuba gear. It's like, it's swimsuit, and now you can see even less of the actual model. It's absolutely not attractive whatsoever.
By the way, have you spoken to Hummel at all? I asked him where he went, but he said it would be unprofessional of him to tell me.
Okay, so one more game after Zero before I get to Cold Steel. Okay. Well, I don't think it's a secret, but in Trails in the Sky, you get to play as Olivier. I believe in Zero, Oliver's at least a thing in that game. And in Cold Steel, he's in that series as well. He seems to be one of the few characters that just gets to be everywhere. Cold Steel makes the most sense because he's an Erebonian, so it makes a little bit more sense. But I will, from now on, do my best not to talk too much about Cold Steel, at least beyond, like, Game 1. And, I'll try and keep plot events out of it. Needless to say, really good games. You're going to enjoy them. And if you don't enjoy them, at least at least you tried it. Because that's the thing. It's like, you may not have enjoyed a game, but at least you know you didn't enjoy it. I get to see Olivier and Sierra. I've only seen him mentioned once in Chapter 3. Yeah. He gets mentioned. I think he shows up. I've never played the Crossbow games because they haven't been officially localized, which I'm waiting for. Because I imagine we'll probably hear pretty soon after Cold Steel 4. Because the two Crossbow games got a PS4 re-release in Japan. And the people at Falcon basically said that was going to be like the best way to get it to the West. So I'll play those when they get around. You mean after Hajimari? So the Crossbow games are already out in Japan, like the remakes. In my opinion, I think they're probably going to try and get the two Crossbow games out in America prior to Hajimari, just because of how much importance the Crossbow game... Like, in my opinion, the Crossbow game should have been out before Cold Steel 4, because if you see any of the trailers, you'll see that Cold Steel 4 is kind of like a convergence of all the timelines, or not timelines, but all the arcs, all the Trails series. So having the US audience be able to play that game but not have all that much experience with an entire subsection of the cast is a little bit of an oversight. But regardless, I imagine that they would try and get those two games out prior to Hajimari, which is another unifying game of the casts with additional people that is supposed to be kind of like the send-off to the next, I don't want to say era, but the next, like, section where they're kind of separating, and I believe they're moving a bit further east in the in-game world with Calvard and some of the other places. Where the people that only played Cold Steel will not care or understand the Sky characters either. Yeah, that was one of the reasons. Like, I didn't care for the Sky gameplay. Like, when I tried to play it, I was like, I'm not feeling it. I don't like PC controls, and the controller support was kind of eh. So I was like, I'm not I'm not enjoying playing the game, but I need to know the story, and two, I want to know the story because the characters seem cool. So I watched like all the cutscenes and stuff. And I'm currently like portion of the way through Sky the Third's cutscenes. So that's where I'm at. So I know a little bit more about the Sky characters than some people that only played Cold Steel, but I definitely don't know as much as a lot of people who played all the games, did all the side conversations and quests and all the things. But I know as much as I wanted to know, cared to know.
What's his aim?
To shoot gun real well. Why didn't you mention the primordial sooner? Anything else on your mind? Yeah, I don't care about the primordial.
Sharp as a
okay. Okay, your mom is out, so now you can dress in Laharl cosplay. Is that just you taking your shirt off and wearing a pair of shorts? And I thought the gameplay of Sky was simple and straightforward. How the mechanics of those games are super broken. Yeah, no, it wasn't like the... It wasn't the gameplay itself. It wasn't like the fighting systems. It was me going from Cold Steel's fighting system backwards didn't feel great. And the way the game felt, like, and controlled was such a disconnect from what I had just played and other things, like, in terms of like movement and even some quality of life stuff. It was like, it doesn't feel great. Like when I was fighting, when I was in battles, I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. Like it's definitely, a bit, it's a lot less complicated, it's simple, it's understandable. It's the first game in the series. It makes sense. Skyrim is almost a D&D, but single character. I love Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim's a pretty good game. 2011. Freaking memed, released on every console. Although, not sure if you saw this, but Obsidian Games, the people who made Fallout New Vegas, are making a game called Avowed. Avowed, Avowed, which looks to be very similar to Elder Scrolls, which I'm excited about. And then in terms of D&D, Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be coming to PC, and they seem to be taking a lot of heavy influence from, as they already did, from D&D, I think 5th edition, which will be interesting, because I'll probably get that and play it. Card sees using Ultimate Power and says, maybe I'm the Dragonborn.
This might take a while, but I suppose you're not going anywhere for the time being.
Yeah, not going anywhere. Gonna sit here, listen to you talk. Oh,
My
look at her.
father taught me all about the primordials. He was an archaeological scholar, you see, who specialized in the study of primordials.
Convenient.
As a child, I often visited his laboratory, and he would have me accompany him on his excavations.
Oh, God. Whew. Yeah, that gets cut off. Just to give you a fair warning, if you ever decide to try E7 after playing E8, E7 is the first game in the party system. Because of that, there's a lot that isn't there. For example, there's no flash move / evade. There is flash guard, but the timing is super strict, and if you fail, you take massive crit damage. See, it was lucky, because I thought it got cut off, but it actually didn't. The first line, it barely fit in there. But, so interesting. So instead of... So in this game, it's more of a try and get rewarded, fail and get the punishment you would have received anyway. Whereas in that game, it's try and fail and get punished for failing, which is quite interesting. Because I feel like that could almost incentivize you to not even try. Just always dodge, never try to flash guard unless the flash guard is extremely good.
I loved and respected my father. He was my whole world.
Try and get the girl, fail, get Dogi saying that he was awesome.
But the year I turned 16, my father father grew so obsessed with his research that he abandoned his house and lands. In response, his people began rioting throughout the countryside. The rioting finally ceased when my brother assumed control of House Roswell. But the loyalty our house once commanded had already been lost. Soon after, the other noble houses successfully unseated my brother, which drove my mother ill.
See, what that says to me is that the brother didn't step up into control fast enough. Because he apparently left. Like, the dad left. So why would not someone take control immediately? You stick with the auto create a few flashcards successfully. It's just that the timing stricken punishes failure.
And
Okay.
just 3 months ago, House Roswell was forced to relinquish its titles and lands. And now, my family's future has never been more uncertain.
And we're not going to be able to solve this problem on an island.
My father taught me many things, but after everything that happened, I began to grow dissatisfied with all that had come to define me.
And you have limited healing items. Ooh, boy.
And I felt as if I had no place where I truly belonged. So I ran away from home. I hesitated earlier today because I never imagined my knowledge could actually prove useful. Though this is hardly the time to feel this way. I think I finally found somewhere I belong.
You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you, but I know I cannot settle for just that. I think I'm the one who understands my father best, so I've made up my mind. If I manage to escape this place, I will search for my father. Only then will I find where I truly belong.
I'm sure you'll find him.
I hope so, but he did travel rather extensively.
By the way, if you gain, you think you have his oath
one more
of
thing.
Organa, be prepared to suffer because there's no usable healing items and you can't heal during boss fights. Ah, that's fine. It's fine.
I owe you an apology. Though my father was a noble, he was a rather carefree and welcoming man.
Oh, really?
That is to say, as an adventurer, you remind me of him.
And I have father issues, so I'm gonna blow you right here.
Somewhat, which may be why my behavior has been so, unseemly. So, I'm sorry.
I didn't mind at all.
Please, you don't need to be so kind. I was forcing you to bear the brunt of my resentment toward my father.
Phrasing.
No. I'm going back to
I said what I said.
Thank you for letting me confide in you. Good night, Adol.
Hey, you didn't call me Mr. Kristen. Oh, that's so nice. Let's go have a good night together. Quiche recipe obtained. It was a quiche. Yay, quiche. Adol. Adol. Please wake up, Adol. Oh, you're finally awake? I'm sorry to disturb you while you're sleeping. Dogi asked me to come get you. Dogi? Is Brogy okay? He's waiting at the village center. It seems Sir Carlin has vanished. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we should meet with the others. Good morning, Adol. Thank you for keeping watch last night. Have you found Sir Carlin? Not yet, unfortunately. However, Euron mentioned that he saw Sir Carlin earlier in the morning. He hasn't been gone for very long. Everyone in the village is helping us to look for him right now. That's the main reason I asked for you. I need you to help us find him. You think he might have upped and left the village? It's possible, but we can't send you out looking for him without any leads. Search the village for any clues that could lead to his whereabouts. Plus, we still gotta worry about Nameless. Carlin is missing. Oh well, tell me if something important is missing. Yeah, right? Tell me if Smith Lady is missing. Tell me if someone who actually is helping is missing. Everyone's still on edge after everything that happened yesterday. Please be extra careful. No quest available. Yo, what's up, kid? What's up, Raya? We're being targeted by Nameless Ripper and supposedly extinct primordials? What are the odds? Very small. This doesn't make any sense. This must be the curse of the Isle of Saren. Do we got any vegetables? Yes. Give me eggplants. I mean, I would worry about the trader lady. Yeah, I mean, of course. She's actually useful. Talk. Oh, I couldn't get sleep at all yesterday. Primaries are one thing, but knowing that there's a slasher around is something else. Wait, don't tell me that you're the slasher at all. I'm so sick and tired of everyone accusing each other. At the end of the day, I believe in you, Adol. Now go and capture the culprit. Believe in the me that believes in the you.
Hey, welcome! See you later!
Bye! Okay. Realized haven't saved in a while. Have not saved once this entire stream. So let's change that. Pretty lady. See, this one's actually interesting because I don't care for the I don't care for the whatchamacallit, palette swap. Tell me something only you could know. What your name? See, even if she was in this costume, that camera angle would still be looking at that, right? When she was going up the ladder. So, you know what? It is the camera angle. May the light of salvation guide Sir Carlin back to us. God will surely protect him. He will return to us safely. If only God could smite that son bitch. Yo, what's up, brah? Itchy. Something's not right. The view. There's something different about it. Can't put my finger on it. You know, maybe the view of no boat? A rope bobs in the water. There's no boat! There's no boat! Something wrong? Nah. Say at all. Wasn't there a boat moored here? Yeah, that's right. I knew it. Maybe that stuffed shirt Carlin took it out to sea.
Adol!
There you are, Adol. You gotta come with me. We found Sir Carlin. Wow, he really did go out to sea. Can you see him at all? Boat in the middle of the ocean. Go get it. The most surprising part is he even has the physical strength to do this. He's rowing really hard. Can't believe he's rowing that boat all by himself. He's got more guts than I figured him for. But still, what he's doing is foolhardy. If he goes out any further, the water's gonna get too choppy for him. He'll capsize right away in a boat that small. So how are we supposed to chase him when he took our only boat? We don't. Oh. What is it? He's not moving. I think the wind caught him. He's gonna have a real tough time rowing against that wind. We might be able to catch him if we start running along the shore. Let's go, Adol. Let's not. I'd go with you, but I gotta keep an eye out for here. But I gotta keep an eye out here for Nameless. I'll pass this along to Captain Barbaros, so go on without me. As we seem to have a pattern of doing. Going on without Brogy. So, am I going out this coast? Or... Muscle is super effective against wind, apparently. Just have those. Let's go out to here. Should we make our way south to pursue Sir Carlin? Let's check the map just to be sure. We should head toward the southern tip of the coast. We should head toward the southern tip of the coast. We're at all washed ashore. We move now, we should catch up to Carlin. Put up. Somewhere around here. That's where we found Allison. Let's head there at once. Nope.
Here we go.
Nope. There we go. Nope.
Here we go.
Are you not letting me fast travel? There we go. Sup, bitches? Talk shit, get hit. That's the wrong way. I talk shit, got hit. Yeah, she's like an anime girl. I don't like that girl.
Can't believe Sir Carlin would do
What?
this despite our warnings.
I sort of understand why he did it. Oh, we gotta hurry and catch up to him.
Or we could just let him die. That would be a lot better.
It's him! Sir Carlin! We've caught up!
He's still out there.
The nerve of this unseemly wind!
Damn you, natural force!
I refuse to spend another second on that island, living among common riffraff.
I mean, you can be dead among common riffraff.
It falls upon me to ferry myself to freedom, to escape this infernal place once and for all.
Good thing he got stuck. Ahoy!
Sir Carlin, please! You must return to shore!
Mr. Squidward, kill him, please. Mr. Squidward.
No good. Doesn't look like he can hear us. Huh? Oh, no. Hey, Adol. You seeing what I'm seeing?
What?
Man, it's like everyone forgot about Big fucking Squid.
What is the meaning of this? Shoo! Shoo, I say! Away with you!
What is that?
That's the tentacle what sunk the Lombardia. Sure as there's salt in the sea.
So that's what the captain was talking about.
We can't just stand here gawping. We gotta help that stuffed shirt, Adol.
How? Oh, hello there, sharks.
No.
Why
No.
have these creatures come to invade
No.
us?
Doing some fried eggs.
Here they come!
Nice. Getting real itchy noses.
Here!
Oh, surprised it took a hit. Oh, that was difficult. Man, tough fight. Ugh.
To fight them all.
Yep.
What about Sir Carlin? Is he alright?
I don't know.
Shoo! Shoo! Stay back, I say!
You don't like fried eggs? I'd probably eat them. Mash.
What manner of beast is this?
It's a big squid. Oop. Oh, the R1 is the fast forward button.
Stand down, I say! I'm Sir Carlin, esteemed noble of the Roman Empire!
Yes, like the squid gives a shit.
Sir Carlin!
Oh no.
What the hell?
That monster might be a primordial.
Or a big fucking
In
squid.
prehistoric times, the ocean was full of giant cephalopods, but that's neither here nor there.
And away. Well,
It retreated. Where'd that stuffed shirt Carlin float off to?
bold of you to assume that he floated off. Everyone kept watch. Fuck. No, I don't want to. I want to turn off auto. Because, remember, the castaway came to help and continued the search until sunset. Auto event scenes only, but was no avail. Exhausted from all their... Okay, you have to double do square. Yeah, don't have anything else. Apparently, Sir Colin ended up in a genre he wasn't expecting and was never seen again. Poor Carlin. Too bad you couldn't save him. Too bad. No one expected a giant sea monster to suddenly appear. It must be the same creature that sank the Lombardia. Maybe that thing's what's been sinking all them ships around here over the years. Yes, I think it's safe to assume that creature is responsible. It's probably been guarding this region of the sea for hundreds of years. So if we don't deal with that thing, we're never getting out of here. Man, things just keep going from bad to worse on this island. Huh? What the? Most sad anime death. Oh no. Oh no. What is it? I think you should see this. Primum porcus vir. One pig down, Nemo. This is Nameless's calling card. When did you leave this? I get it now. Carlin was so scared that he stopped thinking straight and ended up getting himself killed. Which means Sir Carlin truly died by Nameless's hand. No, he died because he was an idiot. Conveniently blaming it on the fear is stupid. It's like, oh no, he killed this guy. No, he didn't. Freaking Sir Colin was an absolute idiot asshole. How awful. That stuff sure was annoying, but he didn't deserve to die. It's pretty bold of Nameless to leave this note where any villager could have seen him. This sick bastard is clearly enjoying watching us squirm. He's already claimed one victim. If we don't act fast, I can guarantee that the body count will get higher. True, we can't lose anyone else. We must confront Nameless. I'll need help. I need everyone's help. Now we're talking. But what exactly should we do? I need you to continue patrolling Castaway Village. As for you, Euron, gathering information is crucial to any investigation. I'll ask around and see if anyone saw anything suspicious before or after the incident. We also need to preserve the crime scene. There might be some evidence we missed. We should investigate again just to be safe. Impressive. Euron, I want you and Adol heading this investigation. It's already late. Let's increase security tonight and begin the investigation tomorrow morning. Yes, indeed. We're standing up here watching. Yes, indeed. So you don't need us to help you investigate the crime scene? This way is more efficient. I'll investigate the crime scene on my own. What should we do then? I'd like you guys to talk to the other castaways. Might be easier for them to talk to you than to an officer of the Roman military. Some of them might have information that they'd only feel comfortable sharing with you. I see. That makes sense. Once you're done questioning everyone, let's meet up and discuss our findings. See you later. Okay. Whoop. Man. Chapter 2 goes on for a while. Although I think this game only has like 7 or 8 chapters in total? Maybe even less. Hey, Kathleen. I wish I knew who was on the hill when Sir Colin was attacked. I get so focused on my blacksmithing I tune out everything that's going on. I'm sorry. I wish I could help you figure out where everyone was when the incident went down. It's really frustrating that we still don't know where Nameless is hiding. How are we gonna smoke this guy out? See, the thing is, right? Like, we already asked Barbaros if he recognized the voice. All he had to say is if it was male or female. Because if it's male, that literally whittles it down so goddamn much. Because what males were in the island prior to Euron and Licht? It was Adol, Dogi, Sahad, Barbaros, and Doctor Guy, and Small Child, Rhea. Those are the only men. They got female, then that also whittles it down by about half. And if it's male, as everyone is referring to Nemo as a guy, that whittles it down very significantly, because Hummel will be the only other main suspect, possibly, because he was away when Barbaros was attacked, I think. No, actually, no, he wasn't. It leaves only, like, 1 or 2 suspects. I guess it was Small Child. Hello, Shoebill. Ugh. Fine, Shoebill. Stork stares intently at you. You must have arrived at Castaway Village somewhat recently. It's probably going to stay put. Seems to like this place. Squawk! Maybe it's hungry. Try feeding it some fish. Shoebill is staring straight at you. Here's a Sedina. Gulp. Swallowed the fish in 1 gulp. Squawk! She seems happy, but that may not have been enough. Perhaps she wants a different fish. Bole. Gulp. Swallowed the fish in 1 gulp. Squawk. It's happy, but that may not have been enough. Perhaps she wants a different fish. Robushu. Gulp. Swallowed the fish in 1 gulp. Squawk. It's happy, but that may not have been enough. Perhaps she wants a different fish. Yunga. Gulp. Swallowed the fish in 1 gulp. Squawk. She looks satisfied. Yay! Grand Angara. Squawk. Gulp. Opened her mouth wide and gulped down the fish in 1 swallow. She looks very satisfied.
On guard!
Yeah,
My
Yes,
turn.
yes,
Let's go.
yes,
Let's
yes,
go. Leave
yes,
it to me.
yes,
Let's
yes,
go.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Leave
My
it to
turn
me.
now.
Sup, Hummel? Hummel, you're back. Something wrong? A lot more than something is wrong. Sir Carlin died a while you were gone. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Wait a minute, you disappeared while we were coming back to the village with Licht. And shortly after that, Sir Carlin got attacked. Alright. Gah, did you? Where did you disappear to? And what were you doing? Sorry, I can't divulge that information. What? Then that means... Just a second, Sahad. Hummel can't be the culprit. He was with us when Liliparo told us to come back to the village. There's no way he could have attacked Captain Barbaros. I see. Did you know who did it? No. Why would you ask me that? Would you really trust anything I said? Well, if you swear you're not the culprit, I guess it's fine. But why did you disappear all of a sudden? Isn't it obvious? Because I was done working with you. Huh? This crime you're trying to solve is your business. My business lies elsewhere, and has nothing to do with you. So why force an unnecessary collaboration? Well, you got a point, I suppose. I don't think his past actions are relevant to this incident. Let's just leave him alone for now. I love rolling and doing a spin as though he's breakdancing on the ground, just like... Because you can get a small spin out. Like, on the roll itself. It's so stupid. Oh my god, it's a nun. I'm sorry, I don't have any information about the incident to share, but our celestial master sees everything. The culprit will be punished in due time. Sup, Kiergaard? May we have a moment of your time, Dr. Kiergaard? You ask him if he has any information about the incident. Let me think. First, Captain Barbaros was attacked, then Sir Carlin. Nothing about their wounds seems particularly suspicious to me. If anything, it's more noteworthy that the wounds themselves weren't life-threatening. Oh? Is that important somehow? Perhaps, though I don't want to overthink things either. The attacks were warnings. Yes, I can't imagine why the culprit wouldn't have tried to kill them outright, though I suppose Sir Carlin did die later. Maybe the culprit was toying with his victims first, to fill them with fear. Perhaps he wanted to slowly chip away at their psyches before he struck again. Would someone dubbed the Nameless Ripper really be so methodical? If only we knew his weapon of choice, we could defend ourselves better. I'm afraid all I know about his weapon is how sharp it is. I suspect it's some manner of bladed implement. I see. What's that on your neck, Doctor? Don't tell me you were attacked too. Oh, this? Don't worry. This is just the remnants of a sunburn I received a while back.
Had me scared for a minute there.
Before I ended up here, I was actually staying in a country called Otago. I spent much of my time outdoors doing medical work in the sun. The Kingdom of Otago. I've heard many stories about it from my father. It's said to be a mysterious land where giant beasts roam. Have you heard of it too at all? Tell me more about Otago. That all explains that he is always interested to hear stories about the Kingdom of Otago. Now is not the time for stories of adventure. I'm happy to share stories about all I've seen and heard. But shouldn't you focus on solving this case first?
You'll have plenty of time to gab with Kiergaard later, Adol.
If you have further questions for me, please feel free to drop by. And please be careful as you pursue this killer. We will. Thank you.
Thanks for the info, Doc.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sup, brah? Sup, brah?
Where were you on the night of the 14th?
Can I help you guys? Yes, we're investigating the incident right now. Do you think you could help us, Licht? Yes, Licht, if you had any ideas. I don't know. Well, actually, I've been wondering why Sir Carlin was the first victim. Why him, of all people?
Well, it's probably because he was the easiest target.
Is that the only reason? Nameless was very deliberate about where and when he left his notes. And if his true goal was to sow dread and paranoia among us, maybe that's what Nameless really enjoys. Playing mind games with his victims. Indeed, Sir Carlin seemed rather mentally distressed by everything. Yes, but now that I think about it, that might have been intentional too. Sir Carlin already had a reputation for causing problems in the village. The mental trauma of believing his life to be in danger only made those problems worse. And now that he's dead, the village's morale has never been lower. Perhaps that was the true motive behind Nameless's crime.
Nameless is cunning. Now that you mention it.
That is a stark possibility. I must say, I'm very impressed by your analytical skills, Licht. Oh, they're nothing special. I'm just the newest member of the village, so it's easier for me to examine this objectively.
Huh? Really? Where I'm standing, you seem like the highly educated sort.
I agree. If you don't mind me asking, what did you do for a living? I was a medical resident.
A medical resident?
That means he was training to become a doctor. Yes, I was attending the attending physician aboard the Lombardia asked me to cover for him. I never imagined I would wind up in this situation.
What a disaster.
You could say the same of everyone here, really. Anyway, we greatly appreciate your assistance with this matter, Licht. Let's remember this for later, Adol.
So we have 2 doctors now.
Base strength, give me more. Give me more. Big number.
Yes,
go.
My turn now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Sup, Barbaros? Hello, Barbaros. Everybody, let's go. Seems your investigation is already underway. I'm sorry to always rely on you for everything. We don't mind. It ain't your fault at all, Captain. This problem affects the whole village. Yeah, Captain Barbaros, if he remembers anything else. Let me see. There is one thing. A sense that something wasn't quite right. What do you mean? It happened right when I was attacked. I told you I couldn't get a clear view of my attacker. That's because he was already a few mile away from me. Huh? That's pretty far away for someone to cut you. Yes, it is. Happened so fast I thought perhaps I was misremembering things. Try thinking outside the box then. After reading Nameless's note, I was convinced he attacked me with a knife, but it could have been something else. Looks like this mystery is getting even bigger. Still, this might be a useful clue. We should pass this along to Euron. Try to get some rest, Captain. Yeah, she's right. You got your cute little daughter waiting for you back home. If you're not all better when we bring you back home, she'll be ticked off at us. You don't know how right you are. She's only 2 years old, but she's very strong for her age. Still, Captain, one of my passengers has fallen victim to a madman. Till this matter is settled, I must fulfill my duty as captain. Please help me make this right. Of course.
We'll help you catch that criminal.
Yeah, Captain Barbaros, you a man. He's a man's man.
Did we finish talking to everyone?
Yes, and I think we've gathered some decent information too. But Euron hasn't arrived to meet us yet. I suppose we can patrol the village while we wait.
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. I thought I saw someone walking outside the village.
Near the entrance? A castaway would know better than to do that.
Right, because they told not to leave the village.
If you saw a castaway, we should ask them to return to the village at once. We seem to have some spare time, so let's check it out, Adol. Got dodge roll into every new area. Every single time.
Where did he go?
Thought I saw him heading downstream along the river. This way.
This way.
Are you sure? No one is here.
Huh? Wait! Stop!
Huh? What was that?
What?
Don't move.
Hold on.
Okay. Something cut my neck? How?
Over there, Adol! There's something near that tree.
Adol picked up a thin metallic strand of wire.
Yeah, that's it.
What is that? It looks like steel wire. What's this doing over here?
How'd you notice this? I may not look like it, but I got eyes like a hawk. If I can't see fish in the water, I can't keep my family fed.
What are you guys doing?
What are you guys doing?
Euron. Adol told Euron what had just happened.
Steel wire.
Do you know what this is?
Yeah, but what's this doing here? This is part of a trap used by Roman guerrilla warfare units.
Huh?
What do you mean? It's a trap that uses a special type of steel wire and tree branches. Oh yeah, this military-grade steel wire. I'm damn sure of it. It shoots out when the trap is stepped on, ripping the poor bastard to shreds. You're lucky that pretty little head of yours didn't go rolling into the grass.
My word.
So we were being lured into a trap.
Wait a second. Could the Nameless Ripper be a part of the Roman military?
Yeah, that seems likely.
Huh?
But that means... Good point. I guess this makes me a suspect. However, if I was nameless, why would I reveal my methods to you?
You're right.
Damn. Either way, I don't like this.
Where are you going?
To report to Captain Barbaros and share my findings with you, like we agreed. It's the only way I'll clear my name so I can nail that nameless bastard to the wall. Screw with me, will ya? I'm gonna fucking murder you, you son of a bitch.
I see. I'm quite certain that Euron is not the culprit either.
I swear, I'm getting real sick of Nameless's crap.
Still, it sounds like you managed to get some useful information. As Licht said, Nameless likes to play mind games with his victims. We should assume this man is a very intelligent individual. And let's not forget what happened when Captain Barbaros was ambushed. Nameless managed to cut him without being at close range, but that makes sense if he used a steel wire trap instead of a blade. Yes, that's true.
Based on his use of these traps, we can surmise that he has a connection to the Roman military. We also need to know whether this person is an outsider or a member of the village.
I don't know anyone else who's part of the Roman military.
And we should consider the possibility that this is the work of an outsider.
Either way, we don't want anyone else to become a victim. Say, Laxia, how's your cut healing? It's fine. Thanks to Sahad, the cut wasn't that deep. I was planning to ask Dr. Kiergaard to examine it later. Dr. Kiergaard is a testament to his profession. The wounds I sustained yesterday have been healing well, thanks to him.
Wait a minute. I just remember something funny the doctor said. He said he'd been in some exotic country recently. Which country? One that Adol's been itching to visit. Oh geez, what was its name again?
Altago. Yes, he mentioned having visited the kingdom of Altago not long ago.
Wait, say that again?
Dr. Kiergaard said that he visited Altago not long ago.
Is that unusual or something? Damn fool, Altago's at war with the Roman Empire. You can't just come and go from there as you please.
He's right. Even Idol and I haven't been able to set foot on Altago yet. Only a select few can freely enter Altago.
You'd have to be a government official, or a soldier in the Roman military.
Huh? Are you sure about that? Dr. Kiergaard isn't that important, and he's not a soldier either. He's just a doctor.
A doctor in the military. Maybe he's a field medic?
Maybe. This is starting to make too much sense. But Dr. Kiergaard is such a kind man. He couldn't possibly be.
Looks like the doc is away. He was here earlier when we were gathering information. If he's not here, that certainly makes what I'm about to do easier. Down there, maybe?
What are you...
Bingo. Bada bing, bada boom.
That's...
It's the exact same steel wire used in that trap that nearly decapitated you, Laxia. With this evidence, I have no doubt that he's the culprit behind this.
Captain. This is rather unfortunate. Adol, apprehend Dr. Kiergaard before he claims another victim.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to make you do this.
I'm coming with you.
Adol, the doctor's probably still in the village somewhere. Please be careful. We will. Let's go. Okay. So, I'm going to save here. And then I'm going to exit. Because I think that is good enough for right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, check Twitch picks, see if we got any more votes for next game. Nope, still one for Dragonstar Varnia, which I think was mistakenly put in, and one for Vistaria Saga. So, oh well. So, with that, I'm going to end this stream, because it's been a bit. So, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, WorldPay for dropping by, Ryoku for dropping by and chatting, Mr. Kawhi, thank you for dropping by and chatting. Much appreciated. Made this stream a lot more engaging And thank you, Cutesy Cat, for dropping by right at the end. Unfortunate timing. Yeah, that is quite unfortunate. Well, thank you for dropping by at the end. Unfortunately, I've been going and I'm kind of nearing the end of it. But, you know, follow me on Twitter or get email notifications for when I go live. If you want to drop by earlier or whatever, you're the only one who's online. Itchy nose. But, unfortunately, poor timing, a little bit late. Maybe try and find some other person who's streaming a game. Like, maybe see if someone's streaming any of the Disgaea games, or Cold Steel, or Trails games, or more East. I don't know. Sure there's other people streaming something. But thank you everyone for dropping by, dropping chats. Made it real enjoyable. Had some good talks. And I'm looking forward, hopefully, to next week. Next week is a bit up in the air. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the alone time needed to stream, but hopefully I will. And anyone I'm following, lol. Well, might be a perfect time to find someone new to follow. But hopefully I'll be able to stream next week. If I'm not, I will post on Twitter with an apology. So with that, hope you all have a very nice day, and will join me in the next stream. Bye!